Hey guys, Dr. Vic here, and this is tip number 15. We are halfway there. I can't believe it already. Out of 2020, out of 2020 tips that I'm going to be sharing in this year. Now, out of the year 2020 and the next decade. This tip is one that I had to learn in a unique way, and I did it when I was in high school. I learned over time how to take things, turn it into what I wanted to create it, and be so forth. But if you ever heard, when people throw stones at you, don't throw them back. Take them and build an empire, right? Powerful quote. And I love that quote because in my life in high school, I had a lot of emotions that I didn't understand. I was very allowing people to dictate who I was instead of me dictating who I am or who I wanted to be, and so much more. But one of the things I did was whenever I had negative energy, someone said something to me, whatever may have happened, I would take it out in the weights. Like sports in the weight room was like my therapy. It's what got me through life. If I didn't have that, I don't know if I'd be here right now speaking and so forth. It was something that really helped me because I remember one of my good buds, we would go benching, and I remember we would max out. We were all into maxing out and lifting as much weights as we can and all that fun stuff. And I remember we would get pumped up. And for me, I'm not the type that yells or screams. I'm not. It's, some people say you just don't let the rage out. I'm like, man, when I played sports, if I was pissed off, I didn't say anything. I just went and did the work. I go and get them. I get pissed off by, success is the greatest key for revenge, right? And I'm not about revenge and all that stuff. So don't understand. I'm not trying to go there. But what I'm trying to say is that I would want to be successful, whatever I was doing. And the same thing with weight. So it's one of those things where, in life, especially in today's society, everyone has an opinion, but everyone's also an expert. And that's what is interesting is that because of Google and the beautiful time we live in, a lot of people think they're experts now. And it's really sad because the thing is there's so much process. Like, for example, like health, right? Everyone has an opinion to say something, which is great. But they think sometimes this is I'm an expert in this because I've read articles, I've read blog magazines, I've read XYZ, and I know XYZ, whatever it may be. Can't get off track from this point. But the key thing is you're always going to have someone saying something to you. You're always going to have someone criticizing you. You're going to have haters, as like some people like to say. Sometimes I think that's just an excuse to not listen to what they're saying. Because when you label, you divide. But one of the things is that shit's going to come your way. It's going to happen. It's a part of reality. Take it. How do you transform that energy? See, the key, and I think enlightenment, I think the key to a mystic and a sage, to a guru, is they know how to take that and turn it and flip it into what they want. You see, because at the end of the day, it's energy, right? If you really get down to it, it's just energy. The earth does this, the universe does this, it recycles things. So like some people say, like a lot of spiritual people say, take the energy, that negative energy, and put it into the earth. And the earth knows how to recycle and change it, right? Well, so do you. You can take something and turn it and change it to whatever you want it to be. We're all alchemists. Alchemy, right? We all can do that. We can take something, turn it into something else. An alchemist can take lead and turn it into gold. Just because you can't do that from a physical perspective, you can do that from other elements. And I think these stories, and there's a great book called The Alchemist that I highly recommend reading. But one of the things is that we can all take something, we can transform it to whatever we want, because there's endless energy coming at us, negative or positive. It's up to you and how you take it and what you do with it that matters, right? So when someone throws a stone, whatever that stone looks like, take it and build your empire. And most of the time, your stones, if you're trying to create you're starting a business, most of the time, those stones are going to come from family and friends. Don't know why it is, but it is what it is, right? It's just a reality of life. I was totally against that until it happened to me too. And then I was like, okay, it is what it is. I didn't let it get to me. I took it, meditated on it, cleansed, focused, shifted the energy. And I said, okay, I'm going to take this. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Now I'm ready to rock and roll even more. Because in life, again, everyone has a stone in their hand. Some are going to throw them. The key thing is to learn how to take them. Don't throw them back, but instead build an empire from it. Let that be your fuel. I know it is for me. If I get like a negative review or whatever may come up, I take it, I learn from it, and I get inspired within to do even better the next time, to take it to another level. How can I learn from this? Well, how can I become better from this? That's right. Thanks for that brick. Hey, you know what? You gave me 10 cinder blocks. I greatly appreciate that. Wow. You gave me a pallet worth of cement. I cannot appreciate you more for that. I'm not going to throw that back at you. I'm taking that for me. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go even more, because the best inspiration I ever got was someone told me I couldn't do it. The best inspiration I ever got in my life was someone told me I couldn't do something. And that happened in many facets of my life growing up. And the beautiful thing was, it inspired me. It let me level up to that next level, because I was like, I'm going to prove you wrong. One way or another, I'm going to prove you wrong. And that's what helped me get through where I had to get through to be where I'm at today. But it also helps me from where I'm at today to be where I want to be 5, 10, 15 years down the road. So when someone throws a stone, take it, say thank you, and keep building that empire. That's the tip I got for today. Until next time, keep rocking and rolling.